Good day, guys. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. So, and you know what? The market is still selling off because of whatever. You obviously you saw the news. So we're going to start with US oil here, because even though if the market is still going lower or selling off, most likely 60% of the time the market will try to respect the technicals that we use, or that traders use, actually us. So as I'm starting with oil here, you can see oil is also been selling off. So this is 1 hour time frame. This is what was just my analysis to show my student that, okay, you see, if you want to buy, because this thing is still going lower and we are very close to our support area. So what can we do? It means for us to say we're going to buy, we're going to wait for the market to break this resistance that I've drawn there. I hope you see that, to break that, and we say we can now buy. As we're not going to sell anymore. Why? Because we are very close to our what? To our support, and you can see the market already reached that. So for us to say we're going to buy, it means we have to wait for the market to break out of this, because we can see the market has been respecting that area for some time now. So let's go to a bit bigger time frame, because here I'm using a 1 hour time frame, right? So let's use 4 hour time frame. So before I continue, please don't forget that we still have that special $10 special, sorry, for VIP signals, and for system indicator. The indicator is going to give you the, for signals indicator, it's going to give you the signals, and it can also notify you via your phone. So very easy to use. You don't need any experience. So just, it comes with a video where I'm going to explain anything that you everything that you might want to know on the system. So here it's 4 hour time frame. You can see that the market is actually, let me just use 1 hour, sorry, daily time frame, so that you can see this clearly. You can see this area, guys. You can see this area. I see here I used double. You can see that the market is like really respecting these areas. So the market, mostly when the market comes around this area, we see the market pushing up. Even here, we expect the same thing to happen. But as I showed you on a bit smaller time frame, we need to break that resistance. Even if here you can't see that nicely, let me try to zoom, maybe you will see. Yeah, I think you will see that. So it means you can see that the market perfectly respected this resistance here. So for you to be on the good side, don't just jump and say, oh, the market is now on the support, now I'm buying. No, wait for the market to break this area. Why? Because this area has been respected. Just check, this is the daily time frame. It's respected from 1 to 3 days straight. The market was respecting this that. So this one is the 4th one. So maybe the market is going to respect this and push lower. We don't know, but we're saying if you want to buy, wait for the market to break this area here, this resistance. If not, maybe we'll see the market respecting these areas. Those who sell, I don't advise you to sell, because we are very close to the resistance. So we can wait maybe for the market to break this support. Then you can say, you know what, now it's time to sell. But I hope you've been selling for some time now. You can see that. So yeah, I think that's what I see on US oil. So let's go to the next one. Remember, I don't like to waste your time on one analysis. I'm trying my best to make sure this thing you understand, even if I try to be as quick as possible, because I don't want to make these videos very long. So you see, do you see what I see here? We see that this thing was on an uptrend. You can see that the market was on an uptrend respecting this area. Then even here the market did respect that, but we see that the market is now what? Pushing lower. That's why I just removed my trend line, so that you can easily see what's really happening. So let me just use 4-hour time frame so that you can see exactly what's really happening. Remember, this is gold. You can see this makes sense because the market did respect this area and this area. If I go to a bit smaller time frame, you will see that okay, the market has been respecting these areas for several times now. So since this thing is a downtrend, just wait for the market to go to give you a little bit lower high before you sell, lower high before you sell, something like that. So let's use a bit smaller time frame so that you can see why we drawn the arrows there. The arrows shows you that the market did not break this area, respected that area. You can see that. I hope you can see that this is now downtrend, which means we only do what? We only sell. We only sell because it's a downtrend. So we're just waiting for the market to reach this area, then we sell. So for us to buy, we can say, okay, we're going to wait for the market to break this area to keep buying. Or if we want to keep selling again, if maybe the market is just playing around here, because even if we are on a downtrend, it doesn't mean we just have to sell anyway. We have to sell on the highest point, or if the market is going to break this support and keeps and respect, once it's retest there, we're going to say what? We're going to add some sell positions, something like that. If you trade gold, don't force things that you don't trade. I hope you understand that. So indices are just bleeding, guys. It's tough. It's way too tough. So on gold, I think maybe you understood whatever that it's happening. So now we are on NASDAQ 100. We are on NASDAQ 100. So this is a 1 hour time frame. I hope you see that. So on this 1 hour time frame, we see that the market is creating some crazy move here. You can see it's actually a downtrend. But even if the market doesn't show it clearly, but that is a very nice downtrend. Let's see, let's do this. Please guys, please guys, try to smash that subscribe button. Try to smash that subscribe button. You see, something like this. So we see that the market is actually respecting this point here. You can see that the market is respecting this point here. So which means the market is actually creating something like that. So but since this thing is downtrending, yes, the market can still do something like that, but the overall picture is what? The market is actually trying to sell off. The market is trying to sell off because just look at the bearish candlesticks. Look at the bearish candlesticks. Look how long they are. They are but look at the bullish. They are very small. Look here. Look here. So it means bullish momentum's like dying off. So you can't rely on a bullish momentum at this time. So which means we need to go and check this on a bigger time frame. So let's start with a 4 hour time frame. On a 4 hour time frame, let's see. Or let's just use daily. Let's just use daily time frame. So on a daily time frame on NASDAQ, I hope you can see that the market is actually, let me do this. The market is actually on an uptrend, and the market was like really on the highest point, or you can just call that overbought. You see, you can see that the market was, let me just clear everything, guys, because I see those lines there, they don't help. Something like this. I like a very clean, very clean chart that won't confuse me. Yes, sometimes we get things wrong, but it's better when you, at least the confusion is not that big. So from a bigger picture, you can see that actually the market is really overbought. So what are we expecting here? We just expect maybe the market is going to reach this area before it pushes up, or maybe the market is going to respect this support area before we see the market pushing up. It's also possible. It's also possible because this moves like this, they've been happening for some time. Let me try to find something. Let me see if this can, yeah, something like this. It's similar to this. Let's see if this one, yeah, something like that. But I'm trying to show you what might happen here. So it means the market might respect this previous high, then maybe we might see the market pushing up, or maybe it means we might wait for the market to reach the support before we see the market pushing up. It's also possible. It's also possible. So it means we don't just have to jump on the market, but yes, when the market is going to recover, it might recover like very, very strongly, and missing that is not a good thing that we need to have. So it means we just have to be like on our toes. Maybe we'll see the market going up from this area. This area, I can't rely on that. You can see if maybe you wanted to say this is a support, we see that that is no longer working. That is no longer working. The market is already below that. So it means let's focus on this area, or maybe just focus on the support that we have at the moment, something like that. So at the moment I can't say buy. You can, for those who sell, yeah, they can just keep selling maybe until the market reaches this area. When the market reaches this area, it's where we can say, oh, now it's time to buy. Unless if the market keeps breaking this area and keep going lower, we can say, oh, now the market is going lower, it's changing the direction, it's time to sell. You see, it's time to sell. So let's go straight to the next one, which is US30. These things, guys, they are really, really, really selling off, and I don't like it because we have some buy position sometimes, so we lose as we always buy. So the market yesterday, it was around these areas. This is a 1 hour time frame. So the market was here, I think, yesterday. So we thought maybe the market was going to respect, was going to push up, because we also had something like a resistance somewhere here. So the market tried to break that, then after just shoot lower, because yesterday I think they said they found one case in the US, I think it's Florida somewhere, with the Omicron whatever variant. So that pushed the market lower. But it's crazy because but it's how the market reacts. But only one case, then the market just shoots lower. It's not like it's a new thing. It's been here for more than a year now, so it's just surprising. So what can you do? Nothing. So what do we see here on a smaller time frame? We see that, okay, we are actually on a bit smaller time frame. You see that. So we just need to take a break from this moment, and we can wait for the market to reach these areas before. And if it breaks, it should be a very clear breakout, because the market has been trying to create those fake breakouts around those areas. If you draw proper resistance, you will see that somewhere there is like fake breakout. So for us to buy, we have to wait for the market to break this area, maybe close above, and once it opens the other one, we can say now it's time to buy. Or maybe when it comes to retest, when it's trying to push up again, we can say it's time to do what, to buy. But besides that, actually it's just a time to sell. It's just a time to sell. It's actually an easy money. It's actually an easy money when you sell during this time. So because the market will just shoot lower like non-stop. So let's use a daily time frame so that you can see the bigger picture. So on a bigger picture, we see a different story. We are actually on the support area. Which means we expect the market to shoot up. And since the market is respecting that, it means we just need to wait and see what's really happening, because we see that, okay, now the market is on the support area. So since the market has been selling off, we just need to see if this area is going to be broken or not. We just need to see that. If it's broken, then it's a different story. It means the market is going to sorry. Yes. Sorry guys. So I'm not going to stop the video, unfortunately, guys. Already it's far. So what we can do is, as long as yeah, as long as the market is still here, it means at the moment we're still like a little bit bullish, but we're not going to buy until this resistance is broken. Until that resistance is broken. I hope you understand that, guys. So yeah, I can't say I'm bullish at the moment. I'm bullish only when this resistance is broken. This thing has been going ever since. You can see it's been like going down. So that is not a good idea for me to buy at the moment. We already lost enough, so I'm not on a losing spree. Is where I just need to continue. No, I don't think so. So for me to buy, it means I just need to wait for the market to break this area. And it seems like you can see the market is not even really strong. The market can still push lower. Everything's possible. So I hope you understand that on US30. So let's go to the next one, which is the last one. German 40 or German 40 or German 30, because the names are just changing non-stop. So what do we see here? It's something like this. Let me just show you on a daily time frame. What do we see on a daily time frame? So on a daily time frame, we actually, let me push this. On a daily time frame, we are actually on a support, and it shows that that support is actually respected. But when we zoom closer, we see that the market is actually playing around that. This is a daily time frame. Look how many candlesticks is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days straight, the market playing around the support. So, and the market is not breaking that. We just saw one breakout here, but the market is not going below that. So it means actually the support is very strong. We might see the market pushing up from this. We might see this resistance being broken. So, but it's not broken at the moment. So what do? Nothing. We just wait. We just wait until we see a breakout here. Then we can say, you know what? We've been waiting. Now it's time to buy. Now it's time to buy. But only when you see a breakout. So let me draw that nicely, because the market just created a fake breakout yesterday. Then it came back very quickly. So let me just use one. So if this breakout, if this resistance is broken, it's where you can say, you know what, it's my time to do what? To buy. If the market is going to close above here and create another candlestick, you can say you're buying. But now it seems like the market is just consolidating around this support area, and there's nothing that we can do. We can see the market was trying to push, came back, push, came back. Everything was just crashing. So it means the market is really on a bearish move, and which we don't really like, and it's fine. Sometimes this is part of the experience. We're learning from this. We might lose in this and that, but the biggest thing that is happening is we're learning. The experience is growing. Next year, next year, we're going to say, do you still remember about this type of moves? So we don't need to cry about this type of whatever that is happening. It's part of our experience, and as long as we're going to observe this every day, it doesn't matter. It's part of the knowledge. We have to go through this. I hope you understand that. If you're losing, guys, it's not that if you lost 2 days, 3 days, the whole week, the whole year, it doesn't mean you'll never win. It's just a process. So our processes are not the same. Yours might be longer, mine might be longer or shorter. It doesn't matter. But as long as you apply the rules, you apply whatever that you say, maybe it's your strategy or trading plan, one way or another you're going to make it. Just hang in there, don't give up. Knowledge, just chase knowledge. Then the money, as other people say, the money mostly it will just follow you. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Bye.